Hello, my name is Lubania Deutscheva. I'm an associate professor at the University of Architecture, Civil Engineering and Geodesy, Sofia. I will speak about the variation of the shear force from a cantilever beam loaded with linear distributed load with intensity at the free end of the beam. We will speak about symmetrical cross-section. The part of presentation our introduction, method, problem, math model, support reaction, result, and discussion, conclusion. In 1967, Hansen and Connor give us the first quantitative definition of shear force. This is the horizontal force transferred at the mid-height of a horizontal section of a beam cone connection. It's made from forces of top reinforcement bar of beam, and the one side force is tension and the other side force is compressive. And there is one more compressive force of concrete. But it was not so easy to find these forces. That's why in the literature was adopted the equation that forces of reinforcement bar are equal to moment on the end of beam divided by distance between two reinforcement bar. Now we try to find forces of reinforcement bar and force which will take into account the connection between concrete of beam and concrete of column. This force is H1. This force is a reaction of a few small forces on a small springs which modulate the concrete. This force H1 moved along the height of beam and change position. We can look this changing of position using the B divided by H magnitude. As a consequence of the linear deformation in the cantilever beam, a normal axis force N occurs, which is introduced at the free end of beam. The tensile compressive stiffness of composite section and tensile and the bending stiffness of the composite section are given here. The support reaction, their solution is based on Menabrea theorem about statically indeterminate system. In first order theorem, the potential energy of deformation in special bending combined with tension compressive and with the effect of linear spring taken into account is given here. The cantilever beam is twice statically indeterminate. We have three equilibrium conditions of static, and we use these three equations. The first two equations are for forces, and the third equation is moment equation about 0.4. From this equation, we can find one of support reaction like a function of other two. We decide that this support reaction is H2. After that, we write the bending moment of beam and use this equation of potential energy of deformation using the force H2 and the other two equations given by Menabrea theorem. We can determine the tree support reaction. We use symbolic environment of the MATLAB program. And finally, we have the equation of tree support reaction. Here in this equation, we have information about geometry of beam and about material properties of beam. If we neglect the normal force in strain potential energy of deformation, the support reaction are given here in the next slide. Resultant discussion, we will make all numerical calculation for two cross-section. First beam is with cross-section 75 to 75, and second beam is with cross-section 30 to 30. The length of beam is 2,000 centimeters. The linear distributed load is with intensity 0.05 kilonewton centimeters. We will make calculation about two section. For 75 to 75, we can see the parameter of tree support reaction, and for section 30 to 30, the parameter of tree support reaction give us information that H2 is bigger than H3, and H1 is smaller here. The tree support reaction increase as the cross-section of the beam decrease. H1 is bigger than H3. As the beam deformation increase and the ratio H divided by B increase, H1 increase, H2 decrease, H3 increase slightly until H divided by B is equal to 2.8 and then also decrease. For all section H1, there are values smaller than those of the other two support reaction, H2 and H3. For section with dimensions smaller than HD equal to 50 centimeters, the difference exceeds the value of the transverse load. The second example and give us information about difference of parameter of support reaction if we use high strain concrete. If we use the high strain concrete, then support reaction H1 increase faster. And finally, the shear force can calculate with our new equation. Then force is equal to H1 plus H2 plus H3, and we will compare this result with the result from literature. You can see the blue line is shear force from literature, and magenta line is our shear force. You can see that our shear force have a bigger magnitude on some position of crack between beam and column. And this comparison is for normal concrete. For section 75, the difference between result from literature and our shear force is about 4.7%. And when we have section 30 to 30, the difference is about 1%. If we have high strain concrete, the difference for section 75 to 75 is about 12%, and for section 30 to 30, we have a difference between 4%. For conclusion, a solution of cantilever beam with a special arrangement of the support device was carried out. A comparison of the combination of the beam forces to the value of shear force in AC interior beam column connection is made. A new model is proposed for determining the contribution of the beam forces to the value of the shear force in LC interior beam column connection. The derived expression for the horizontal support reaction give result which clearly show the distribution of the force along the height of the beam into corresponding spot. Thank you for your attention.